Noted at the top of the show, motorcycle stunt riding has a long and glorious heritage, and these days it takes the form of free riding, freestyle motocross, and extreme street riding, a dangerous and controversial form of two-wheel misbehavior, which we can only hope will eventually find its way into an organized, off-the-street form of competition. Larry Myers checks out the scene.
How many times have you seen motorcyclists doing extreme stunts? Well, if you've seen it at all, chances are, A, it was at Daytona, B, it was very late at night, and C, the police were either there or on their way, and D, someone is about to go to jail. Now, Todd Colbert had a great idea. He says, let's take it off the streets. Let's put it into a private and enclosed arena. We'll call it Stuntwars. I'll build it, and they will come. Oh, yeah. Don't try this at home.
Pretty much everybody was just doing the stunts on the street and everything, so we decided to pull it together and put it in one spot where everybody could come together, meet every year, and have a good time, and try and make the sport grow and not, break apart.
Mike Seat, a columnist for the Pittsburgh Tribune-Review, has written the Street Bike Extreme book. According to Mike, there is a single rider responsible for the recent increase in extreme riding.
Absolutely. It's Gary Rothwell. He's a Welshman from England. He sold a tape here in the U.S. called Showtime in 1994, and people just went crazy. It just sold, I think he sold something like 400,000 copies. If you talk to every Street Extreme team, they'll all say, well, I had a copy of Showtime, and I went out in the backyard and thought, I can do this. Or there's a parking lot near everybody's house with a bunch of tire marks in it, where they watch the video and run right outside. And he's the man.
At Stuntwars, there were 45 teams, or about 90 riders, and all of them laid claim to being the man. And before the day was out, all of them proved it. Of course, there was a glitch now and then, but for the most part, the action was spectacular. Across the country, it's estimated there are at least 200 teams, and there might be as many as 300. The sport is a long way from being organized, but the top players do have a vision.
The shops they love it because it promotes their shops and everything, because all these people go to their shops. So just one hand feeds the other. But we're really after the bigger companies, the corporations, Yamaha, Kawasaki, and Suzuki, all those, everything like that.
So how do they react when you approach them?
They don't like it. But sooner or later they're going to have to come on board. Hopefully, that's the plan.
Can you compare it to the extreme jump-offs, that kind of thing?
Yes. Just how the motocross freestyle got started, this has taken the same roots, and it's just growing, getting bigger.
In a way of encouragement, I would tell you that they didn't like that either.
They didn't like that either, but look at it now.
After watching the Wheelie Boys, the Street Cowboys, the Psycho Boys, and a whole lot of other boys, I determined my favorite stunt was the Stoppie. Downtown Joe Brown explains.
I mean, just hugging the tank with my legs and just trying to keep the bike as straight and high as possible. Use the least amount of brake. You have to get the bike really high so you don't slow your speed.
What kind of a mile per hour do you need for something like that?
I come in pretty slow, somewhere around 60 to 70. Todd comes in about 120. I mean, a bunch of people have different styles of doing it.
Todd Colbert had long stoppie of the day, 474 feet. So, to do a 500-foot stoppie or a slow wheelie or one of the other many stunts that abuse wheels and suspension and, of course, poke holes in your fiberglass body parts, is it necessary to trick out the bike?
Some guys do make suspension changes and modifications, and some guys don't. The professionals like a Rothwell or a Craig Jones or a Todd Colbert, we have this guy named D-Man out of Las Vegas, they have immaculate bikes with old suspension and jacked up in the back with the big shocks and everything, and steering dampness to make sure that they track well. But other people like the Star Boys will tell you our bikes are pieces of crap, and we just beat them to death and give them out of junkyards, and the bike falls down, drops, who cares? Pick up another one.
Stick with us! There's more coming up on Bike Week! Yeah!
All right, thanks, Lair. Pushing to organize extreme street riding, the Clear Channel folks of Supercross fame. Their Extreme Street Bike Association is putting on events, paying prize money, rounding up contingency cash, and generally bringing a new level of respectability to all those Gary Rothwell wannabes of the world. Check them out at xsba.com.